what key financial skills? Huh. Be hungry.
Yes.
Hungry. There are, understand, I think, now think about it this way. We all kind of identify that we all migrants. We all kind of migrated here. Now, go back to when you first had the desire to come to Australia. It haunted you. You wanted to leave Nigeria. I don't know what's chasing us from Nigeria, but whatever. You wanted to leave Africa. And you were able to do whatever it took. Some people sold their kidneys. Some people sold their parents' homes. Some people sold their brothers, their sister, whatever. I'm not saying you sold that, but you were that so determined. And you found yourself here. Now, you got to take that same type of determination into business to swallow that hunger. Like, you got to be that lion in the jungle. That, when you step out of your home in the morning, you're stepping into war. It's either I go out there and I conquer or I get conquered. It's that simple. That's the world of business. That's the way you can take your finance to the next level. There's no other easier way I can say this. There's so much other aspect to it. But please don't understand, if you do have a desire to run a business or do whatever it is, do it. Don't give up. It's hard. It's painful, but don't give up. Most businesses don't make that much money, but if they stay in that path for an extended period of time, they eventually break through. Something just happens. You've been running a business for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and you're only breaking even maybe 50,000, 60,000. And I say these numbers because I see financials every single day. Most people are actually better off working for someone because you're not even making that much running your own business. This is the hardcore reality of business. Most businesses do succeed after a decade, if they're lucky enough to succeed that long, or half a decade. But stay in the pathway, keep pushing, don't give up, just keep going, and I'll keep cheering you on. All right, that's what I'll say.
Okay. Thank you so much for that.
I think one of the main things also when we're setting up a business, always make sure when you're setting up a business, set it up in the mindset of exits. Exits. Always think about exits, exits, exits. You're not setting up a business to go get a job. You're setting up a business so it can free you and go do what you're truly passionate about. So, have that shark mindset, obviously. Set up a business with the exit mindset, knowing that what do I need to do if an investor is to come in today to buy my business? Do I need to implement AI? Do I need to implement this? What are the right strategies I need to put in place to make it operate without me? Number two, the third one to as well, consistently find ways to recruit. Consistently find ways to fire yourself. Let go. Most of us are perfectionists. That's why we started a business in the first place, because we believe we can do it better than everyone else. Let it go. I feel like singing Frozen now, but let it go. But no, I'm not going to do that. So those are the three things. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to, focus on the points Collins just made. I would say the essential things for an entrepreneur to actually understand or skill is that understand the difference between being self-employed and being an entrepreneur. They are two different things. Let's talk about income. When it comes to being self-employed, your income is tied to working, just like a plumber. When you're hired to come fix something for me in my house, you are going to get your money after the service has been rendered to me. That is when you're self-employed. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, your income is tied to the structure of your business. So for as long as the business doesn't have a structure, there's no income when you're an entrepreneur. And when you're an entrepreneur, you go in with a mindset of scalability. A lot of us don't understand that. If you just want to be self-employed, fine. You can name it Allah Akbar Barbing Salon or Hallelujah Food Business. But when you are thinking with an entrepreneurial mindset, you think about scaling your business. So that is a very important as well. So that's just what I'm going to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. 3 words. I would say break, then build, then thrive. Break in the sense that break every kind of barriers that you have in your mind. All those limitations in that you have in your mind, take them out. Then build, I would say, build those those partnerships, those collaborations. You see, if you go into this all now, everybody has one business or the other. But if you look at it a little bit, they are small businesses. But when we come together and collaborate, you see, when 2 people come together, you can do more things. And in that aspect of building, also introduce a lot of innovation. And when I mean innovation, you don't have to go build a spaceship. I'm saying that as you provide a service, your target market, let love and compassion flow in your heart so that somebody comes to you and you don't waste their time just because you think you can. So build partnership, innovate, then try. As you know, that tribe is that begin to do things innovatively and be intentional. It's not just there are 1,001 ADIs provider, but you can provide your service better. There are 1,001 doctors. You can do your own better. When I do my projects, that is what is in my mind. How can I do this thing differently? How can I make it so? So it's not about building one spaceship, but delivering your service innovatively. We are migrants, and people are looking at what you're doing. So do things innovatively so that you can thrive. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I would just quickly touch on my own advice, and you'll be more personal. I think adaptability, resilience, and feeling forward is very important. And I know Colin spoke earlier about making 20% profit in business. Well, you have to tell me about that business later on. But if I were to speak about the hospitality business and use it as framework for other businesses in Australia.
Marketing is all about storytelling. Dad, when we first started this business, what did you say to me?
I said, yes, we do a podcast
Why?
because I want to tell our story.
Why?
Because I know the story builds a legacy.
Build a legacy. And that is exactly what we do here at ETS Rubasha Media. We market your story on social media so you could build a legacy for those who come after you, to build your business and your personal brand.
Yeah, follow us on our platform. Go on our website, etsrubashamedia.com.
This is about legacy, and it is about showing up on social media every single day, because if you don't show up, your competition will.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.